Hello students, today we are going to start a new topic, that is accounts of not for profit concern. Now see, the organization are of two types, trading organization and non-trading organization. The main motive of trading organization is to earn maximum profit, but in non-trading organization, the main object or motto is to provide services to members or to the society. Examples of trading organization: sole trading concern, partnership firm, cooperative society, public limited companies, etc. Now, examples of not for profit concerns are schools, colleges, trust, charitable trust, charitable hospitals, university, chamber of commerce, etc. Now, both these organization, trading organization and non-trading organization, they have to maintain the accounts. Now, in trading organization, accounts are maintained to find out the working result of the business. They have to prepare trial balance, and from trial balance they have to prepare trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. Now this NPO, that is not profit organization, they also have to maintain the accounts like receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. Now we will see the meaning of not-for-profit concern. Not-for-profit concerns are those concerns which are not started to earn profit but to give qualitative services to its members and society at the minimum charges. Their main objective is to provide social service and to promote art, culture, sports, education, etc. The nature of these concerns are different from profit organization. Not-for-profit concerns collect income through subscription, admission fees, donation, etc. given by members or non-members, and grants, subsidies or concession received from the government. Now we will see the features of not-for-profit concern. First feature is objective. The primary objective of such concern is to provide services to its members and not to earn profit. So here see students, the main object of these concern is not to earn profit but to provide maximum services to the members of the society. Second is dividend. These concerns prohibit the payment of any dividend to the members. Now, membership, the persons who are interested in the activity of the concern becomes the members by paying entrance fees, subscription, life membership fees, etc. As these concerns are not for profit concerns, the management is democratic. The management of such concerns is done by elected representatives of the members. Now these concerns, they also have to prepare some accounts. These concerns, they prepare receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet. Now see, in profit making organization, in last topic, that is in final account, we have seen the trial balance, trading profit and loss account, and balance sheet. In balance sheet, the year in profit making organization, partners brings the capital. Now in this organization, not for profit concern, capital fund is created by such concern. It is made up of entrance fees, surplus, legacies, and donation specially received for capital fund. Now these concerns, not for profit concerns, they also have to prepare some accounts. First account, that is receipt and payment account. Second, income and expenditure account. And third is balance sheet. Now first account, that is receipt and payment account. This receipts and payment account is a real account. Now you know the rule of real account: debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So it is similar to the cash book, simple cash book. Debit side is a receipt side and credit side is a payment side. All receipts are shown to the debit side and all payments are shown to the credit side of this account. Now this account, receipt and payment account, is opened with cash balance and bank balance at the beginning of the accounting period and closes with cash balance and bank balance at the end of the accounting period. Now we will see the types of receipts. Receipts are of two types. First, capital receipts and second, revenue receipts. Now first, capital receipts. All such receipts which are non-recurring in nature and not forming a part of regular flow of income of a concern are known as capital receipts. For example, specific donation like donation for a building, life membership fees, legacies, entrance fees are the examples of capital receipts, and these capital receipts are either added to capital fund or it is shown separately on the balance sheet liabilities side. Second receipt is known as revenue receipts. All such receipts which are recurring in nature and represents regular flow of income of the concern are known as a revenue receipts. For example, subscription, rent, locker rent, interest received. They represents regular flow of income of the concern, and so these revenue receipts they appear on the income and expenditure side, income side. Second type, that is types of payment. Now types of payment are classified into two types. First, capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Now capital expenditure, these expenditures are non-recurring in nature. The benefits of such expenditure are likely to be received for a long period. These expenses are shown on the asset side of the balance sheet and their balances are carried forward to the next accounting year. For example, purchase of building, purchase of machinery, purchase of furniture, they appear on the balance sheet asset side. Second expenditure is a revenue expenditure. These expenses are recurring in nature. The benefits of these expenses are enjoyed immediately, that is in current year. For example, salaries, insurance, rent, taxes paid are the examples of revenue expenditure, and these expenditure occur in the income and expenditure account on expenditure side, etc.